I think they're good, except for the last one.
Okay. I
Hmm.
forgot about it. I forgot which one I sent. Let's try to choose some easy one.
Yeah, well, the last one you sent is I Love You, Barney.
Yeah. It's an easy one. I choose
Yeah.
the easy one.
Yeah, we're not doing that one.
You want something easy, you can use that one.
Yeah, but I really can't stand that song.
No problem, I understand.
My sister's kids loved it.
How old are they?
Funny.
Now they're late 20s, maybe the older one maybe 30. So,
That's a long time ago when they love these songs.
yeah, and my son was born after that.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of old.
Yeah, so he never liked it. Did you ever see the cartoon Caillou?
I think I saw, but I kind of forgot what it is. Just too many.
Yeah.
When my kids are young, there's just too many choice. I think I saw Caillou, but I just
Caillou's the 4-year-old boy, no hair. I'm just a kid that's for each day I grow some more.
yeah.
Yeah, Devin loved that one.
We watch a lot of Doro Explorer.
Yeah.
Fruits.
And Blue's Clues.
And Blue's Clues, yes. Many of them.
All right. It's been a very, very long day for me. So I got up a little later than I wanted to. I did have to go shopping. So I did a quick trip to Walmart. Got back. I was working the entire day. Had to then make dinner, pick up my son. So it's been, like I said, a very long day. Okay. Before we start, I just want to say, Tame, is that, are you Tame from the Saturday class?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi.
It's Wednesday in China.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Good evening.
You were on yesterday, right? Yesterday's class.
Yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very different. That one is very basic. So, all right. Anyway, you're welcome to listen in. We also have 2 other people auditing, but let's get started like I usually do. I'm going to ask you how you're doing, and what you did, of course. And one other question, I asked this yesterday. I got some interesting answers, so I'll show you the question. And what is your favorite song? And I'm asking that because we are going to talk a little bit about the
What is your favorite song? 最喜欢的歌是什么？最喜欢的歌曲。我说没准备。
We're going to talk a little bit about the Christmas thing that we're going to try to do. And I'm going to try to get all that stuff together this week. Okay, so Joseph, how are you?
Good. I'm fine, thank you. And how are you?
I'm good. And what did you do today?
Today is in the morning. I'm studying the Bible, Joseph, at home. And my wife went to the bank alone.
Okay. Yeah.
I made 2 meals.
Okay. All right. And what is your favorite song?
favorite song 喜欢什么
Yeah, I mean, it can be Chinese or English.
Chinese English
那你喜欢中文的还是英文的？
什么歌？
是哪个中文的英文的？
歌，那你喜欢什么样的歌？
中文的英文的。I favor the English singing.
Feeling? Okay.
什么
feeling
feeling 感觉？
没听过
什么名儿？
feeling 就感觉是不是 feeling？
是啊，感觉触感啊，什么歌？
没听过那个歌呢。
我没听过。
There's an older song. I think it was from like the 80s that was called Feeling.
I favor the English song. Amazing Green.
Okay.
Amazing
Grace.
Amazing Green.
Yeah, that's a good song.
And
"
金箍爸爸，
哎呀，这个好几个歌您说不上来。
说中文也行。
说中文吧。
还是喜欢英文的歌，我现在很喜欢英文的歌。
高雅呀，
高雅，
不是高雅，
英文歌了。
中文歌里头没有太感动的，都是英文歌比较感动。
哦，不错不错。
你像那个彭霍菲尔那首歌，您怎么说的？
哪个？
彭霍菲尔的那个歌，就是那个赞美的那个歌，德国那个彭霍菲尔嘛？
不知道。
不知道 ，I don't know。
那个也是个，那个是用。
Yeah, yesterday I did ask the same question, and one of the students said "Old Lang Syne," and we wound up talking about it for like 20 minutes. Shumei, do you remember what the translation of that was?
No, I don't remember. Which song?
Old Lang Syne. Okay. Anyway, it's should old acquaintance be forgot in the days of old Lang Syne?
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, we talked about it for 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah. 听过 ，yeah.
Okay.
不知道名字。
Li Fang, how are you?
How are you? Fine, thank you.
And what did you do today?
哇，
What did you do today?
我的 I wrote to my little daughter and miss he very much and
雪梅这表情。
she come to visit us
Good.
us on Christmas.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. When did you see her last?
上次见他是什么时候？
微信上是能见的，可是真正的见的话，2年前了。
那是 2 years ago。
2 years ago.
2020
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
8月
Okay. August 2019.
7月是不是July.
That's a long time ago.
See,
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad she's coming to visit. What is your favorite song?
最喜欢的歌？
喜欢的歌不是莫斯科的郊外 俄罗斯的歌，莫斯科的郊外。
Okay, I remember yes. I forget what you put down yesterday. Let me see if I can find that. Yeah.
英文的就会 Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell.
Oh, Jingle Bells. Okay.
Boom.
Okay, Jingle Bells. Okay. All right. Zoe, how are you?
Good, thank you.
And what did you do today?
Today I had nothing special.
Okay. Okay.
Did yoga, cook dinner,
Okay.
and clean the room.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And what is your favorite song?
My favorite song is "See You Again."
Okay. It's a nice song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sunny, how are you?
Good, how are you? Thank you.
I'm good. What did you do today?
Wow, I'm tired. I went to shopping at Philadelphia Preview Outlets. Then I went to Costco. Yeah.
Christmas shopping?
Yes. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
nice. Oh, so happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
With my old sister and a young sister. Yeah.
Okay. So we would say older sister, a younger sister.
Yeah. 是不是? Oh yeah, yeah. My
Oh,
say is correct.
OLDER, older.
Yeah, the old.
No, not old.
OLD.
No.
Old.
OLDER.
Oh, older. Oh,
Yeah.
older. Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
And
Oh, older
younger.
sister and a younger sister. Yeah.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I should have sent out a reminder that we had class. I think some people might have forgotten. So anyway, we're going to look at the book, and we're going to be looking at Unit 23. And let me share my screen. And as it says, orders and directions. Now, anyone here that has children or is married has used some kind of orders and directions with their kids and or their husband or wife. So, it's something that we do use a lot. We call it imperative, meaning it's very important that the person do what you're telling them to do. It says use imperatives to tell someone to do something. They are also useful to give a warning or to give directions to someone. So to make the imperative use the base form of the verb, the infinitive without to. Okay, meaning no ing, ed, or any other suffix on it, just the word itself, and it's just the word. So stop. Other words would be go, and then if we look a little further down, get up.
Get up.
Eat your breakfast.
Your breakfast.
Give that to me.
Give that to me.
Be careful.
Be careful.
Oh.
Help.
Help.
Read this book.
Read this book.
You'll notice on these 6 examples they gave us, 4 of them end with a American English we call period, what in British English they call full stop. We have get up, eat your breakfast, give that to me, read this book. The other two have what we call an exclamation point, which means it's said louder and it's a more urgent thing to listen to. Be careful, help. So,
Be careful.
so as you can see, he's about to fall down. So the other person says, be careful.
Be
And
careful.
then this man
Be
can't
careful.
swim. So he's yelling for help.
Be careful. Careful. Help.
Okay.
Be careful.
So we're going to rewrite the infinitives as imperatives. And again, the infinitive is to
To.
with the verb to go.
To.
And the imperative is just a verb. So we have to go, making it a imperative go.
To.
And let me okay, let me go to Joseph. If we have the infinitive to wake up. So how do we make that an imperative? So Joseph, all we're going to do is take off the to.
是命令。
Joseph.
Joseph.
So for example, up here we have to go, it just becomes go. So here we have to wake up, we take off the to.
Wake up. Up. Wake up. Up. Up.
Can you become wake up? Wake up.
Wake up.
对呀，这个完全没有，完全没有
这是
预习啊
动词不定式，Joseph，动词不定式变成动词，把那个 to 去掉。OK，
动词命令式，两个命令。
变成祈使句，对。
完全没有预习。
All right, so let me go to
的基本式。
okay, let me go to somebody else, and then I think once you hear what other people are doing, you'll understand what we are doing. So Sunny, to wake up, make that imperative.
Wake up, wake
Good.
up.
Wake up.
Zoe, start, to start.
Start.
Good. Li Fang, to have.
Have.
Good. Joseph, to wait.
Wait.
Good.
Wait.
Good.
Wait.
Sunny, to stop.
Stop.
And Zoe, to work.
Walk.
Okay, good.
不知道什么叫不定式，这是命令，就是。
We're not going to look at giving directions. And actually,
不定式。
for me, this was actually one of the biggest challenges when I was in China, trying to get directions, because I, at that time, didn't understand a lot of Chinese. So I know how difficult it was. And you want to go somewhere and they're giving you directions in, for me, in the Chinese language, like, what are they saying? Unless they're actually pointing, it's like, I have no idea what they're saying. So our directions are go straight ahead, turn left, which
left,
turn
right,
turn right,
right, to right.
go past. So what this is showing, you'll notice it has the same arrow as the straight ahead. You see a house here and it's colored gray. So if you were using that for giving directions, you would say, go past the gray house.
Go past.
If I were giving you directions from my house to Aldi supermarket, I would say go past ShopRite,
Oh, go
and
past ShopRite. Yeah.
Wells Fargo, and Aldi will be on the right.
Go past.
Obviously, there are times where there are a lot of streets, and particularly in a city. For example, if you are familiar with Philadelphia, many of the streets are one way, so you can only go either north or south or east or west. And so sometimes if you're at a street that is one way, you need to go past that. So we use the number of streets from the point you are. So if you're standing here where my arrow is, you could say take the first right. Or another way we do say it is make the first right. Either one is okay. And then if, for example, you're in Philadelphia at on Market Street at 6th, and someone asks you how to get to 8th Street, you go take the second right. So you go, this would be 7th, this would be 8th. So we have go straight ahead or go straight, turn left or make a left, turn right or make a right, go past, take the first right, or if we're opposite, take the first left, take the second right, 1, 2, or second left. Okay. So we're going to look at our map here. And it says, mark the directions that lead you to the correct place on the map. So it says, you are here.
Yeah.
And to go to the Bridge Cafe, we can either say, take the first right. The cafe is on the left. So if we look at that, take the first right.
On the left. Yeah.
And then the cafe would be on your left side. If we take the first left, there is nothing on the right side but a tree. I'm sorry. Yeah, nothing but a tree on the right side. So the correct answer, take the first right.
Yeah, so
the
cafe is on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me go to Zoe. From here, we're looking at number 1. How do we get to the train station?
Train station.
That would be up here. Oops.
Oh, yeah. Take the second right. The station is on the left.
Good. And Sunny, how do we get to the elm tree? Let me see if I can say it right.
Yeah.
The Elm Tree Restaurant.
Where?
I think this is the Elm Tree Restaurant.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. 那就是 take the first left, the turn right, first left.
Okay. And obviously
turn left 应该是 turn left, turn right. The restaurant is on the right. Yeah.
Okay. So if we look at this, it is take the directions they give it. Take the second left. So this is 1, 2.
Oh, second left. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Second.
Oh, second left.
Second light.
The turn
And-
right. 哎，那也不对啊。往右拐啊，
往左拐。
Second.
应该是 turn left.
Wait a second. If you turn left, okay, sorry. Take the first left.
Yeah.
There.
First left. Yeah,
then turn right. You're right. Okay.
take the first left.
And then turn right. And the
Oh.
restaurant is on the right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going up here. We go left, first left.
Mm.
We go take the right. And then we
Oh,
have,
yeah.
yeah. And there are usually more than one way to get to the same
Oh, yeah.
place. Okay, so let me go to Joseph for the hospital. So we're starting here and we want to go to the hospital.
Take the thing.
Hospital.
So the hospital's up here.
Okay.
See.
Take the second left. Take the second left and the hospital on the right.
Great. Then take the second left and the hospital is on the right. And Li Fang, we're going from here to the Supreme Hotel, which is right here.
Take the first left there, then turn left. The caster on the yes on the light.
Okay. The hotel. So we're going to take the first left here.
First left.
Yeah, first left.
And go straight ahead.
So go straight ahead.
And
Yeah.
then the hospital is on the
right.
hotel is on the right.
Yeah.
So left, straight, hotel on the right. Okay. I want to work a little bit. Okay, and let me go to Sunny. How do we get to the castle?
Castle. Take the first left. Then turn left. So castle is on the right.
Take the first left.
First left.
Turn
turn left.
right. Okay. Left, and the castle's over there.
Yeah, on the right. Yeah.
Right. So take the first left, then turn left. The castle is on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me stop sharing for a moment. And I obviously am not very familiar with where many of you live, but let me try something. Joseph, from your home, how do you get to Hung Fa?
Take the first right.
Okay.
Then go straight here. The on the right. Go on the right.
Go right.
Go on.
Okay. And other things that Joseph could add in that the first right that he talked about, or the right turn that he talked about, does have a traffic light. So you could say turn right at the traffic light. Try this with Li Fang. You like to go to a park. how do you get to the park? Shima, is that too difficult? Is that you're muted?
雪梅，
去到我的中学可以，
他说你就说你怎么去那个 East 的那个 High School 吧？你怎么走？
去到那里石头上了。
就是那个高中啊，你怎么走？
对呀，我去高中好了。
嗯
完了，我去高中的话，从我家出去，take 的，我出了大门，出了大门，左拐 left， 完了 and 出了大门以后。
太难了，算了吧。
往左拐以后往前走，
阿姨
往前走
可以说，take the first left,
and
go straight, yeah.
school yes in on the 还是 left 还是 left
To left again。
to left 对 the left
嗯
on the left 还在左边，我走着还在左边我的学校。
Sunny said, take the first
你要
left,
转一个弯吗？
go straight.
藤
Yeah.
我不知道藤要不要转，反正我在旁边嘛。
Okay, so Shimei says, take the first left.
Take the first left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
然后 go straight,
first left
First
Yeah.
left
Go
Yeah.
straight.
go straight.
go straight 是
往前走。
往前走。
go straight 我往前走，
the high school on
可是我
the
就
right,
直接往前走，在马路的
右手
左边。
左边。
我的是在马路左边，我左转以后，我直接往前走，还是在我的左边。我的学
学校
校
还是在您的左边。
就在我家的旁边呀。我这个
On the
中间
left,
它是在西
on the
面，
left,
它是
yeah.
左边。
The high school is on the left.
On the left.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, on the left. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So Li Fang, let's try that.
Eh.
Take the first left.
Take first. 对，第一条街，first 左转。OK, go to go 是straight 是 straight，
Good.
直接走的high school 高中 high school 有 yes on the left 对
Good.
OK
Good. Really good. Okay. All right. Zoe, is there a supermarket near your home?
Yeah.
Can you give,
Whole Foods.
how do we get to Whole Foods from your home?
Take the second left, go straight, pass one store. Whole Foods is on the right.
Good. Okay. And Sunny, what street do you live on? What street do you live on?
What should you live on?
住在哪条街上？
哦，那个 at Marcus Street.
Not familiar with that. Okay.
At
这
Marcus
是
Street.
Market Street。
Oh, Marcus.
Yeah,
You live,
Marcus Street. Yeah.
what block is it?
你是38还是40啊
40 Street. Yeah,
Okay.
40 Street on the 那个
？40
Marcus Street.
Market。
Yeah, 40
Okay.
Street on Marcus.
So, Sunny,
Hmm?
from your home, how do you get to Chinatown?
Go to Chinatown. Take a subway.
Subway.
Yeah. Take first right. To subway station. Take a subway to 11th Street. To China. OK，那就是
Then
too
you go
far,
right,
too
you go
far.
right, then go to the 40th Street station, then take the blue line, get up at the 11th Market station.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe walk.
Walk
Walk. Yes.
an hour.
I walked. Maybe 50 minutes. Yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, go straight. Yeah, go straight.
Go straight.
Go straight.
I don't know what happened to my mic. Okay, let me try.
Yeah.
that. Is that any better? That's better. Okay. I've actually walked that. Just out of curiosity, you said 40th Street.
Yeah.
How far are you from Baring Avenue? Do you know that?
Byron Avenue.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Byron Avenue. 哪儿？
It's in West Philadelphia. I forget what the cross street is, but my son lives at 3801 Baring.
Yeah, 38.
So,
38街. Yeah.
and it's not too far from Market. Okay.
Market. No.
North of the market. It's
新开那家吧，我没去过。Yeah.
他的儿子就住在38街 Baring， 可能 is the north of the market, right? It's the Baring is on the
Yeah, it is north of Market.
so
Behind the market. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not really sure the direction from Market, but I know it's very close to Market because we have walked around. A few months ago, we walked over to Chestnut, which wasn't too far.
Oh, Chestnut. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chestnut. 那儿有一个 supermarket, Acme. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go back to our book and again, these are giving more specific directions. So we have next to the greenhouse is next to the gray house. Opposite, the greenhouse is opposite from the gray house. Another way of saying that is the greenhouse is across from the gray house. Between the greenhouse is between the gray houses. On the corner or at the corner.
Corner.
So, for example, at the corner of 8th and Market is the Patco station, or actually the Market Frankfurt line station. Behind the greenhouse is behind the gray house. In front of the greenhouse is in front of the gray house. We talked about this on the right, on the left.
On the right.
Intersection is where two roads meet. At the intersection of 10th and Arch Street is the gate to Chinatown. A block is usually defined by 4 roads, perhaps, or if there were, for example, a river or a lake back here, that'd be 3 roads. for example, one thing that I frequently do is I go for a walk around the block. So it means I walk through the really the 4 roads that are closest to my house in my neighborhood. So again, we have next to, opposite, between,
between,
on the corner,
On the corner.
behind,
Behind.
in front of,
In front of.
in front
In front of.
on the right,
On the right.
On the right.
right,
on the left,
On the left.
intersection,
Intersection.
intersection,
and block.
And the
Block.
intersection.
Block.
Now, a lot of these directions can also, they don't have to be used for roadways. So we can use, for example, next to, let me stop sharing for a moment. Let's see if I can show you this. Hopefully you can see that. My rice cooker is next to my air fryer. So it doesn't have to be on the road. They can use the directions for other things as well. That is true for most of them. Between,
Between,
can you give me
这个不
the
发音，这个 W 不发音
Yeah.
，between
can you give me the cup that is between the
between
2 white ones?
between
Behind, where is the sugar? It's behind the
behind
cereal box. Where is the
Be-
sugar? It's in front.
sugar
Or where's the cereal box? It's in front of the sugar. Can you give me the book on the right? Can you give me the book on the left? So the only 3 that would really be only specific to outside directions would be on the corner, intersection, and block. Okay. So we're going to look at these same directions that we have. So opposite, next to, between, on the corner, behind, in front of, on the right, on the left, intersection, and block. One of the things with intersection, you'll notice above that we have on the corner. For intersection, we say at the intersection. At the intersection of 8th and Market.
Oh, intersection. Yeah.
Okay.
十字路口。
So our first example, 23.7, the Rathbone Theater is opposite the park. So we have the Rathbone Theater here, and then we have the park. So you can see it's across from it. It's opposite. Again, you can also say across from. Both are fine. I normally would say across from. So let's go to Sunny. We have the supermarket is.
Supermarket is next to the post office.
Right. And Lifang, the museum. Lifang?
我们那个图书馆
Number 2, the museum.
the museum in
If
yes between behind the cafe.
Good. The museum is behind the cafe. And
The museum
Joseph,
yes
Yeah.
at
number
behind
3.
behind.
And the station is
Station
in
is
front
in
of
front
the
of
church.
Right.
church.
The station is
Station.
in front of the church. And Zoe, number 4, the cinema.
The cinema is on the corner of the industry.
Institute.
Yeah, that's right. It's just a very unusual way of saying something like that. I mean, I don't think I've ever phrased anything like that.
Corner.
Generally, what was it again?
The cinema.
Cinema. Okay.
The cinema.
And
Answer.
I'm gonna put cinema, but I would say
Cinema.
I would say movie theater is
Is on the
Corner.
corner.
yeah.
Oh.
That's how I'd say it.
Caution. Think. The cinema is on the
Oh, yeah. I
north
see.
east
The cinema is on the corner of
corner.
大街和 Market 街. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, what Zoe said was right. It's just that's a very awkward structure.
应该说north and south.
North.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
North. Oh.
Okay. Like I said, it's really strange. Okay. And Sunny, number 5, the post office.
Number 5. The post office is between the cafe and the supermarket.
Yes.
Now that's interesting because apparently they made the street longer. there's no cafe here, and suddenly there is.
Cafe. Supermarket. 不对吗？我都笑懵了。Why?
They built that real quick. Okay.
Supermarket.
The cafe and the supermarket.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, that's
Cinema is
right.
on the north east corner of the
Okay, so then in addition to the imperative, we have the negative imperative, or
Negative.
things that you should not do. It says add don't or do not before the verb to make an imperative negative. So our imperative is turn right. To make it negative, it says do not turn right. Don't turn right. Again, let's go to we'll use 7th and Market. If you are going west, I could say to you, do not turn left on 7th because 7th is a one-way street. And this circle with the red line means don't. And usually you'll see it on signs, particularly in cities. And it will usually say, it doesn't say do not turn right. It says no right turn. A little shorter, so I guess that's why they do that. Further examples, don't eat that cake.
Don't eat that cake.
That's something that you don't tell me not to do.
Why? Don't eat that cake.
I love cake.
I love cake, yeah. I love chocolate cake.
Yes. I usually when I make cake, I do make chocolate cake. Okay, and don't sit there.
Don't sit there. Don't sit there. Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to rewrite the sentences as negative imperatives. Take the first left becomes don't take the first left. Zoe.
Don't read the book.
Okay. I've never said that to anybody. I never heard anyone say that to me. But don't know what's in that book. But Joseph, number 2.
Number 2. Don't go past the hotel.
Okay. And actually, that's an interesting. Sometimes that's a direction that we use. So again, Philadelphia. If you were going west on Market, and let's say you wanted to go to Macy's, I would tell you, for example, go straight. Don't go past City Hall. Because it means you've gone too far. Yeah. Okay. This is also a useful instruction. So Li Fang, number 3. Li Fang? No, number 3, please.
I think give shut to the car. Don't give shut to the car. Cat.
Yeah, and that's something you usually say a lot of times, particularly with small children. Don't give that to the cat.
Don't give that to the car.
Joseph, number 4.
Number 4. Don't have a shower.
Shower.
Don't
Okay.
shower.
Yeah, another not very useful phrase. Yes. Say don't have a shower.
对 don't have a shower.
烧我的洗澡，淋浴，烧我。
Don't drive.
And Zoe, number 5.
Don't drive to the mall.
Okay, and that was actually something I said to my son yesterday. I didn't say I don't. I said I won't drive to the mall because I had I heard the traffic report, and there was an accident on Route 73 right before the Moorestown Mall. So it's like, no, I am not driving there. Okay. So we have imperatives again is stop, go, sit down, eat your dinner. Negative imperatives are just what we did. Don't have a shower. Don't read that book. Don't give that to the cat.
Don't.
Or do not give that to the cat. Directions go straight and then turn right. Go straight, turn left. And then actually using those directions to go to somewhere. So like I said, from my home to Aldi, go straight on Route 70, go past ShopRite and Wells Fargo, and Aldi will be on the right side. Okay. I think we'll go into Unit 24.
没学呢。
Next week, I'll talk a little bit about it. Joining sentences together. So instead of
教你什么工作的句子。
instead of using very short sentences,
教你是连起来，连起来。
we join them with what we call conjunctions. Most common conjunctions are and but. There are many others, but those two are the most practical. And for example, let me stop sharing. Earlier, when we started, Sunny was saying that I asked her what she did. She said she went to the premium outlets and she went to Costco. So she could have said, I went to the premium outlets. I went to Costco. Or
Yeah,
then I went to Costco. She could say that in one sentence. I went to the premium outlet and I went to Costco. So it's what we call conjunctions. And again, we'll look at that next week. Does anyone have any questions?
No.
Okay, we'll switch over then to our conversation, hopefully. So if you want to stay on and take part in it or stay on and listen, you're welcome to do that. Let me
就学会了。
download the conversation. So give me a moment and
下面就是那个今天的课节，下面就是那个对话的那个部分，大家愿意留下的可以留下，愿意走的也可以离开了。
For students 啊，今天只有4个学生，4个 ，yeah。
对，他们家不是忙什么去了？估计大家都过节了，还有 Francis
已经转到星期6上课了，他不上晚上的课了。
对，我想起来了。
对，他不上晚上课，晚上一兴奋他睡不着觉 ，yeah。
张喜的
睡不着觉应该说什么 ？Don't sleep。
Do not sleep. Party, go party.
Yeah. 是吧？exciting, yeah.
那我下次都跟你们上课多一点了哦，因为晚上的课我也上，但是晚上是有点瞌睡，到后面精神不太好，那我就旁听，我都坚持在你们这边听听，那边也上。
好啊，
没问题，
可以吗？
欢迎啊，欢迎，
谢谢。
Okay. I have 2 documents that I'm going to show you. The first one is vocabulary that we will see in the actual conversation. I tried to get the Chinese translations to make it easier for you rather than me trying to explain what they mean in additional English. So let me share that first. There was one word I couldn't come up with a translation for, simply because it has different meanings, and the meanings can be. Is that it? Okay, can I increase the size of this? Yes, I can.
Smaller, yeah. 太小了。
Yeah, is that better?
Yeah, better.
可能是能够 bold， 把那个英文字 bold 一下就更好。
对。
Yeah, when I
located, yeah.
When I copied and pasted it, it changed the font. And,
change.
yeah, And so there you see we have located,
located, yeah,
located,
it's 位于什么词？副词啊？不知道什么词。
词应该是副
也
location，
是
副
位于
词吧
的话
对，就是
location 地点
No
locate
location 是名词 ，located 应该是副词。我
，location
查一下。
located.
located
loc
So again, going back to our directions before,
in charge
副词处于位于 ，yeah located。
Wells Fargo Bank is located next to Aldi.
Oh yeah, yeah located.
Famous,
Located, famous, yeah famous, famous.
cultural,
Culture, yeah culture.
culture
American culture, yeah culture, yeah.
culture
right, yeah.
cultural
Achievement,
Achievements, achievements, achievements. 这条 achievements, achievements, yeah
Dairy.
achievements 成绩
dairy
dairy,
dairy
dairy, okay.
dairy 乳制品 yeah.
Beverages. I should have separated that.
Beverage, yeah beverage 饮料 beverage, yeah.
Beverages,
beverages,
Beverages, yeah beverages 饮料
Beverages
这是复数啊 beverages, yeah.
various,
various,
various
各种各样的 various 各种各样
subcultures,
subcultures 亚文化什么叫亚文化
okay.
What
good-
means subculture?
A good example of that is, for example, Chinatown is a subculture of the American culture. So it's a small part of the American culture.
culture
So you have the total American culture, and then you have small parts of like I said, Chinatown in New York, Little Italy, Koreatown in Los Angeles, the Amish area in Pennsylvania. So smaller sections of the total culture. Citizens,
Citizens, yeah citizens.
population,
Population, population 人口
population
population 人口 population.
I'm going to skip over the next one for now. And the last one on the list is discover. Yeah, I'll come back to that in a moment. Right. Lee Fang, we're looking at discover right now.
discover
Right.
Discover, yeah discover 发现 discover 发现
Now, like I said, I skipped over
发现
account. Let me go.
discover
Okay. Let me just take a look at. I forgot how they use it. Account in English has several different definitions.
Definitions.
Has several different meanings. So let me see if I can find it. Okay. in this case, let me go back to the screen sharing. Where am I? I don't know. There I am. Okay. Now that's, there we are. Why am I not seeing that? Okay, stop sharing. That would help. Okay. Let me go to, Kate has joined us. Hi, Kate.
Hi.
Okay, and now I can't find it again. All right. There we are. Okay. In this case, account means to
account 账户嘛，account
means to be be part of something. For example, 10% of the population accounts for the total wealth in the country. So what I was saying is 10% of the people have the most money. So it's part of. Again, I could not find, because most of the translations of account were like a bank account, and it has a different meaning.
bank account,
It is a different meaning. So, like I said, I could not find it.
Yeah.
So, all right. And if you can come up with a better word than that, let me know, because I can't. Okay, so let me go to sharing again, and like we're talking about travel, which none of us can do. Just so you know, you guys, as we talked about earlier, Cao Mei is in China now. She's at home. She's in Guangzhou. She left early November, I think. She had to stay in a hotel in Shanghai for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then went to visit her daughter-in-law's family, and then went home to Guangzhou. So it took her almost a month to get home.
1 month, yeah.
So yeah, it's not easy to do, and it's gotten worse again this week because of the change in COVID. So I really want to travel. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. But let's start with, since we have boy. Okay, since we have Kate has joined us and Lucy has joined us. Kate, can you read the first line, and Lucy, you read the second line?
Have you ever traveled abroad? If yes, what country was it?
Lucy?
Yes, I have. I traveled to the USA last year with my family.
Where is that country?
The USA is located in North America.
Located.
Located.
Yeah. I tried to break these out in syllables, so it makes it easier. Located.
Located.
Yeah.
Located.
I found it's easier to read that way. You can see how the it makes it a little bit closer to the Chinese language, where everything is what we call monosyllabic. So each in a sense, each word in Chinese is represented by a character. That each character would be similar to a what we call a syllable here. So located. Okay. Kate.
What is it famous for?
Famous.
Fam-
Famous.
Famous. That's right. Yeah.
Famous.
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 Let
for.
me hold on 1 second. This is in my way, of course. Okay. Sometimes I should know better to do this. Okay, this is actually pronounced more like this. Famous. What is it famous for?
Pedro. Pedro.
So,
Chinese.
Lucy.
The USA is known for its cultural achievements and landmarks.
Good.
What are the special food and drinks of that country?
There are many. They are known for fast food, dairy, and many gas.
Beverages.
What do you like about that country?
I like the fast pace of life in the various subcultures.
How many citizens are there in that country?
The current population of the population.
Lucy, let's do this one syllable at a time.
Population. Oh, population.
Good. Okay.
Of the United States of America was over 324 million in 2016.
Good.
Which accounts for 这个百分比怎么读？
4.3%.
4.3 of the.
Okay, so it's 4.3%.
4.3%
Good.
percent of the total world population.
Good.
French, German, and Chinese.
Okay, Kate.
What language do people there speak?
Oh, sure. The national language is English, but many people also speak Spanish,
Good.
French, German, and Chinese.
Do you want to go back there again?
Sure.
Why do people like to travel abroad?
They just want to discover new places, learn new cultures, and maybe speak a new language.
I think that's it. Good. Okay. Earlier when I was going over the words, I was talking about account and finding it hard to translate it to Chinese. As you can see, it's talking about the United States having 324 million people, which accounts, which is makes up 4.3% of the total population. So that's where the account is being used. And Shumei, can you come up with a word that would translate for that?
Total. Chaos.
I guess she's not there. Okay. Sunny, can you come up with a word that?
Yeah， 他说这个读这个数，accounts for， 先读数字，数字是 4，point 是点儿，点儿是 point， 然后 3% 是百分比 ，yeah。
5啊
4.3%.
Like I said, when I was trying to find a translation of it, I kept coming up with like bank account. I said, that's not what I want. Okay, and I think that's one reason why electronic or AI translators will never replace people, because it's going to translate accounts as the primary use of it. So, all right, let me go to Zoe and Sunny.
Yeah.
Zoe, you read the first one, and
Yeah. Have you ever traveled abroad? If yes, what country was it?
Yes, I have. I traveled to the US last year with my family.
Where is that country located?
The USA is located in North America.
What is it famous for?
The USA is known for its control, achievements and landmarks.
What are the special food and drinks of the country?
There are many. They are known for fast food, dirty and many beverage.
What do you like about that country?
I like the fast pace of life and the Yaro's subculture.
try it again. Good.
How many citizens are there in the country?
The current population of the United States of America was over 324 millions in 2016, which accounts for 4.3% of the total world's population.
What language do people there speak?
Sure.
少了一段。
怎么后头没了？
I'm sorry, that was my
少了
fault.
一段那个 the
the national language is English, but many people also speak Spanish, French, German, and Chinese.
Do you want to go back there again?
Sure.
What do people like the travel abroad?
They just want to discover new place, learn new cultures, and maybe speak a new language.
All right. Before Joseph, do you want to read?
教授问你是不是要读？
好的 ，OK。
Okay. Before I'll read with you, but before I do that, we're talking about subcultures before. We saw that word up here, various subcultures. You notice it says many people speak Spanish, French, German, and Chinese, and these also are, in addition to the language, they're subcultures. if you're familiar with New Orleans, it's primarily a French subculture, French area. Lancaster is primarily German.
Yeah, German.
Yeah, as you know, you have the Chinatown,
Mm.
and New York City has an area that's referred to as Spanish Harlem.
Spanish Harlem.
There's a lot of Spanish-speaking people there, and in addition to speaking the language, they maintain the elements of their culture. So, yeah, a good example of some of the really some of the Chinese elements, Chinese cultural elements. My, of course, my mother-in-law is Chinese, and when she was here, she did a lot of the housework, but she would not use a clothes dryer. She would put the clothes outside because that's what she did in China. We do not wear shoes in our house because you know it's part of the Chinese culture. You don't wear shoes, and I really think that's a good idea. Yeah, I mean that's probably one of the best things people can do, not wear shoes in the house.
Yeah.
She again, and I'm like her in this respect. My mother-in-law never used frozen foods. She would always get fresh foods. So you can go into the supermarket and buy a you know, frozen vegetables.
Oh, frozen vegetables. Why?
But we in my home I buy fresh vegetables.
Oh.
And again, that's something. My mother-in-law would go to the market every day.
Yeah.
You know, it's just part of her culture. Okay.
Yeah.
So those are like I said, subcultures.
Subcultures. Yeah.
Okay. So Joseph, why don't you read the first line and I'll read the second line.
First line. Have you ever traveling abroad?
Yeah.
Have you ever traveling abroad? Yeah.
Good.
If yes, what country was it?
Yeah.
Yes, I have. I traveled to the USA last year with my family.
Where is that country located?
The USA.
Located.
The USA is located in North America.
What is the famous for?
The USA is known for its cultural achievements and landmarks.
What are the special food and the drinks of the country of that country?
Country.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are the special food and the drinks of that country?
There are many. They are known for fast food, dairy, and many beverages.
What do you like about that country?
I like the fast pace of life and the various subcultures.
How many citizens are there in that country?
The current population of the United States of America was over 324 million in 2016, which accounts for 4.3% of the total population.
What language do people there speak?
The national language is English, but Many people also speak Spanish, French, German, and Chinese.
Do you want to go back there again?
Sure.
Why do people like to travel abroad?
Okay. They just want to discover new places, learn new cultures, and maybe speak a new language. Okay. So let's go through it. I'm not going to ask you these questions. Obviously, all of you have traveled abroad, so I don't have to ask that question. So let me start with this. And Lucy,
Okay.
when did you first come to the United States?
When do you first come? Next state, last state, country. Oh, again? Speak it again.
When
What?
did you first come to
你
the
哪年
United
来美
States?
国的？
Oh, first come.
哪年来美国的？
Oh, last year.
Okay. And Kate, when did you first come to the United States?
2014.
2014. Okay. That's 7 years ago. Okay. Sunny, when did you first come to the United States?
5 years ago.
Okay. Before I go to Zoe, Sunny, did you study English before you came here?
说你来这之前学过英文吗？
No, I learned 那个什么来着？那个俄文怎么说的 ？Ruski Z。
Right.
呃
I don't know. Russian language.
Okay, Russian, yeah.
Russian, yeah.
Okay. No, because your English is pretty good. That's why I was asking.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. 'Cause,
In American, yeah, in
yeah.
American.
Wow.
Anywhere, learn English. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, that's pretty good.
Mm.
Zoe, when did you first come to the United States?
2050.
Okay. And also, like Sonny, your English is good. Did you study before you came here?
Yes, long ago.
Okay. Yeah. I'll ask Li Fang. Li Fang, when did you first come to the United States?
你呢？问我什么呢？
哪年来的？
来这儿
啊，
2020 19
No.
years.
No.
Near.
She's been here longer than that.
那觉得你来的更早一些吧，比这个早吧？2019啊，是2019年来的。
我2019年April 4月11号
2009.
2019.
Evelyn.
2019. This time she come 2019. She come here before.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. When she first came here.
他说你最早一次来美国是什么时候？
第一次。
今年。
哦，那就是2000。
2000。哇。
2000.
Yeah.
2000.
Okay. Okay. Joseph, when did you first come to the United States?
I come in the November 2019.
Okay. Stay with Joseph. Joseph, did you come by yourself or did you come with somebody?
Somebody. Should we translate?
Can you say it again?
I said, did you come alone or did you come with somebody?
那你自己来的还是你那个跟别人一起来的？
Everyone except for tell May, have a good evening. Tell May, have a good day.
Yeah.
Evening,
Good
Tommy.
evening.
好
好
的，
的
这个我
是朱拉
们下个礼拜，
是
对，我说
朱拉
下个礼拜就选一个歌，然后这个礼拜他会选一个歌，然后那个我们到时候找时间练，然后就是 party 的时候可以唱，也可以帮助我们的英文。还跟大家说那个跟大家说晚安，跟曹梅说早安。
Good night. 对
Thank
，Have a
you.
great night. Yeah. Have a
Okay.
great night.
Good night.
Good night,
Yeah,
everyone.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Phil.
Okay.
Yeah. Have a good night. Yeah.
Okay.
Good night.
Thank you.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.